On June 19, 2016, footage aired of the Japanese politician Renho, a member of the Japanese Democratic Party, giving a public speech in Kanagawa. Yet, it wasn't the contents of that speech that caught people's attention. It was something else entirely. See if you can catch it for yourself.
皆様方のクリーンな政治を求める声に、政治とカネの問題の解決に前向きな姿勢はできない。だからしっかりと蓮舫と民進党がこの問題を解決していく努力をしたいと改めてお伝えをしますが、いかがでしょうか?
In the footage, Renho discusses the problem of government and money and how her party plans to deal with it. You can see her waving to the crowd, as well as several members of her entourage. Then, as she asks the crowd, "Ikaga deshou ka?" How do you feel about that? A mysterious hand seems to appear out of nowhere behind her. At this point, we can see that she's standing alone, and the angle of the hand makes it seem impossible for it to be coming from anyone to the side of her. If this were so, we'd be able to see their arm in the open space to her left. Yet, it remains empty, and a hand seems to rise from nothingness out of her shoulder. This was quickly picked up and spread all over social media, with people wondering just what the mysterious hand was and where it came from. Some suggested that the footage was altered specifically to gain attention. After all, nothing gets attention quicker than the internet trying to solve a baffling mystery. This, in turn, would draw eyes to Renho's speech. This, of course, poses all sorts of problems if true, and ultimately seems to be a little too conspiracy theory to be true. Not only would Renho be thrown out of the party if it was discovered that footage was edited on purpose, but the image of the entire party would be dragged through the mud. A little much just to get some eyes on what is an otherwise regular political speech. Others claimed that the disembodied hand was actually a spirit trying to drag the politician to the other side. Or, conversely, it was actually her guardian spirit, protecting her as she put forth her arguments to better Japan. In either case, it seems a little strange that a spirit would appear on TV and before a live crowd as a hand, so maybe not. The most likely explanation is that the hand belonged to a helper who was on stage with her at the time, but just out of the camera's view. At various points you can see several people standing to Renho's left, and their hands often appear on the screen as they're waving. While this particular hand seems to be coming out of nowhere, it has to be coming from somewhere, and the most logical explanation is one of the men standing behind her. It's possible that the angle of the camera simply cuts this man and his arm out, and the angle makes it look like it's coming out of nowhere. Or maybe it really is a spirit with a political agenda. Who knows? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you again next time.